I had to let him know. All right. All good for questions, guys.
Alex, a pretty eventful debut for you all around in the field, on the bases, at the plate. Can you take us through what it was like for you to make your debut and how your afternoon went?
Yeah, it was obviously it was amazing, just to get out there again and to play and to finally have my first game as a Red Sox under my belt was huge. Obviously, I think at the end of the day, we wanted a different result. I want to win. That's mainly like what I care about. But yeah, I think at the plate, on the bases, first and thirds, reading dirt balls and really all that, I played my normal game today. I just went out there, relaxed, stuck with my approach and stayed within my element. And I mean, you guys kind of got a little glimpse of it today.
Is it your intent to be that sort of aggressive base runner and maybe force the issue a little bit when you get the opportunity?
Yeah, definitely. I think this year I want to like work on stealing more. I want to get more bags. I never really like tried to steal. Like the Dodgers, we kind of emphasized a lot of just being smart on the bases. So I kind of just shut it down and was just going base to base. And I think here, like I've always been aggressive with first and thirds and things like that. But yeah, I want to get a little bit more aggressive on the bases. I know I have it, and it's just a matter of tapping into it.
Alex, on a different note, what went into your decision to kneel last night?
What was that?
What went into your decision to kneel during the anthem last night?
What went into my decision is, just me personally, I felt like that was the right thing to do. I have all the respect in the world to, everybody the veterans, anybody who's fought for our country and put their lives out there for that. I think me kneeling was more of a, just to show that there's injustice and inequality going on in the world. And it's just something that I feel like it was important for, myself and also just to have Jackie and just to let everybody know personally, like where I'm at, where I stand. I think there's a lot of things that need to be addressed, and I want to bring attention. That's all. I want to use my platform to kind of, have a little bit of awareness, maybe help out a little bit.
Alex, what happened with the umpires there between innings? It looked like when they were sending you back to second base there.
Yeah, it was just a little miscommunication. That's really it. I think they had a pitching change. I was on second during the pitching change. I would talk to my third base coach, and we kind of just were talking a little bit too long, and I kind of forgot that I was at second. So, I didn't go to second, and umpire was kind of just telling me to, go back to second and make sure I don't do that again or try to get a free base. And we had a little back and forth. At the end of the day, I think, we're all good. It's baseball, heat of the moment, but we're out there, we're working our butts off, trying our hardest, and hey, sometimes emotions are gonna flare up a little bit.
Alex, you had been platooned some in LA. What was your reaction to not being in the starting lineup yesterday? Was that disappointing and surprising?
At the end of the day, I want to win. You know what I mean? I want to win. So whatever the manager thinks is best, whatever lineup he puts out, that's what he believes he has the best opportunity to win that day with. So really, yeah, obviously, do I want to be in the lineup? Do I want to be in there every day? Did I want to be in there for opening day? Yes, I did, but that wasn't the the case. And really, I was ready to come off the bench at any point yesterday. So you just got to know your roles. I mean, if I start every day, if there's days that I have a down day, you still get in the game. Just how Bogey got in the game today. So it's just every single player on every single day matters, and you never know who's going to be that guy. So you just always have to be ready.
Alex, it had been almost a calendar year since you played. I think it was last August, first week of August, maybe. Just how long did it seem like that you had gone between big league games? I mean, that's a pretty long time.
Yeah, it was a long time. It was definitely a long fight and a long way back. There was a lot of ups and downs during the rehab. Even in this summer camp, spring training, there was just grind and working through my swing, working through getting my back muscles, getting everything kind of back to opening up and firing at game speed. But I think, yeah, today, just, just seeing another team, seeing someone else's jersey out there, it gives you that adrenaline, gives you what you need to kind of lock it right back in.
Alex, you're a 24-year-old guy, and I think I sort of remember what it was like to be that age. You feel bulletproof, and you feel invincible. So for someone at your point in your career to have to rehab over such a long period of time, how much of a mental challenge was that for you?
I think, rehab mentally is probably the hardest thing. I have a lot of respect for anybody who has to go through rehab, whether it's in, professional sports or just in general. It's one of the toughest things that you actually have to do. Everybody says, going out on the field and playing baseball, that's really the easy part. It's just when you're hurt, man, going in the training room, you're just nonstop working. And then obviously, the stuff that you're doing isn't too challenging, but since you're hurt, it's challenging. So it's just a constant frustrating battle. Just some days you feel really good, and then you maybe move or bend down for something too fast, and you kind of have something on your back or something feels a little weird. So that was the whole thing with the rehab. It was just a lot of days. There was probably a couple months into it. I thought I was good, and then it was like I try to do something. I was like, oh, okay, it's still there. So even now, it's like still working through little baby sorenesses and little things, and I just gotta make sure I really warm up, loosen up, and just kind of engage my core throughout the whole day.
Alex, was that part of the reason you wanted to save that the first hit ball? You kind of motioned really quickly to have them throw it back in?
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I came from the Dodgers, so it's my first hit with the Boston Red Sox, and who knows? Maybe there's many more. Maybe we do something special here. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I wanted to get that ball. I want to make sure that I have that, and just another little special token for me.
Alex, were you actually trying to get third base there?
No, sir. Me and my third base coach, we were talking, having a pretty good conversation just about different things, different baseball scenarios and stuff like that. And I think when the pitcher was ready and already done warming up, I was so locked in from what we were talking about that I totally forgot I was on second base. So it was just, it was really a miscommunication. Part of it, just no fans, and it's the first game that I actually got out there to play. So right now it's all a little bit different. But yeah, it's just, man, I could have stole that bag if I wanted it that bad. You know what I mean? Anything else, guys?
We're good. Thanks, man.